Alright, so hi, my name is Lisa, and this is my Wrangler application video. I'm going to introduce myself, talk a little bit about my horse experience, where I'm at now. I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance if I start coughing. I have a really bad sore throat right now, so my voice doesn't normally sound like this, but we're doing it today, so that's what we got. So I'm a horse girl from a non-horse family. None of my parents were horse people, farm people, nothing like that. I grew up in a small town in California, middle of wine country. And for my fourth birthday party, we had pony rides on a cute little pony named Jewel. And pretty much after that, I was hooked. I got bit by the horse bug. You guys probably know how it is. I was watching The Man from Snowy River and wanting to be Jim Craig and all that kind of stuff. So that really started me off, and I never really stopped. I started taking riding lessons. When I was 10, I finally was able to buy my own pony. His name was Apple, and we did everything together. We did trail rides, we did pony club events, so jumping, dressage, we did gymkhana games, I did vaulting for a little bit, so pretty much anything you can think of with horses, I've probably tried it before. And then when I lost him, it was right before I was going to college, so I kind of had college as my horseless time, which was sad. I'm sure horse people understand when you're not around horses, it's a sad time. And then by the end of college, I was really kind of missing it, so I ended up out at a ranch, and I kind of just asked if there's any horses I could ride. Found a horse named Bob, who I was able to ride and get back into it. Was super glad about that. And then that kind of inspired me to take a job as a wrangler the summer after college. So back in 2019, I worked at a ranch in Wyoming, and it was really awesome. Beautiful scenery. I chose the shortest little horse in the herd. He was a little halflinger named Tough Enough, because he was tough enough for the job, even though he was probably about 13-2, maybe 14 hands. So that was super fun. We had a great summer. I really enjoyed working with the guests. There was a whole variety of kids to adults, all sorts of people from around the world. I think my favorites was always like families with kids. My day job or whatever is, I'm an environmental educator, so I work with kids a lot. So combining the horse world with working with kids was really cool for me. I really enjoyed taking the girls out on trail rides. There's actually one family from Illinois that I was pen pals with the daughters afterwards, Zoe and Addison, so that was really fun. And then after that summer, my husband's military, so we ended up moving to North Carolina, which is where we are right now. He's in the Marine Corps, so we're out here for that. But fortunately, because we're out here, everything's much cheaper and all that, so we were able to go ahead and decide it was time for me to go ahead and get my own horse again. So I adopted a horse through the BLM's, I think it's their online auction adoption program. So I bid on a horse and I won him, and I brought him home, in in April of 2021. Yeah, April of 2021. And I've been taking it super slow with him. I know there's Mustang trainers who can get a straight out of the wild Mustang, and in 90 days they've got it riding and everything. Well, that was definitely not my goal. I'm a very slow and never in a rush kind of person, so I took it really slow with him, really just getting to know him, making sure he was comfortable. So we did everything very slowly and kind of in a very slow progression, which is totally fine with me. I didn't get a horse so that I could quickly train it and show it or anything like that. I never have had really like show ambitions or anything. So we took it all slow. It's been about a year in, and I started riding, but he was totally calm. Everything was fine, nothing crazy, but he's always been very slow and very unmotivated. So it's taken us the last year or so to kind of try to figure out how to unlock his motivation and just his willingness. So the last like 6 months or so, we kind of took a step back from riding and did a lot more ground driving, did a lot more lunging, just trying to just to motivate him a little bit more, spice things up a little bit. He gets bored really easily, so we have to switch things up, do different patterns, do all that. So the videos that you'll see of me riding, we just took this week, is where we're at now. So it's very, very raw, I guess you could say, not your usual walk, trot, canter. He's very, I call it energy conservation minded. So he takes a lot of encouragement. We try to always give him a lot of praise, a lot of, we call it paychecks. We give him a little paycheck for everything he does good. So we're still in that kind of baby steps stage of riding, walk, trot, canter, but he's coming along really well. I couldn't be more happy with him. He's a wonderful horse, super, super sweet, very affectionate. We're still working on our walk, trot, canter really, but he's getting there. And yeah, so that's me, and that's my horse, and that's my cat, sorry. And that's where we're at. So in those videos you're gonna see next, they're pretty like honest about where we're at. So, all right, thank you.
Yes, it is epic. They really enjoy their lunch breaks.
Alright, we're gonna go loose for now.
Good boy.
It's like you know what you're supposed to do. Go over there. Come on. Tickle, tickle, tickle. There you go. That was a good boy. Using the mounting block. It's easier on the horse's back and it's easier on the person's legs. So you're going to step up on the block. And then you're going to make sure you have your reins in your hand. If you don't have your reins, you don't have a horse. You're going to have your reins in your left hand. I like to grab a little bit of their mane. And then we're going to put our left foot in the stirrup close to you. Your right hand you can put on the saddle in the front. So you're going to kind of pull yourself up. And then you're going to sit down gently like a marshmallow. You don't want to come slamming down onto your horse's back. They won't like that. And then you're going to make sure you have both feet in your stirrups. And you've got your hands on your reins in front of your saddle. You can hold your saddle. There's two ways to hold your reins. If your horse neck reins, you're going to hold it like an ice cream cone. You would pull to the left or pull to the right. My horse does not neck rein. My horse direct reins, so I'm going to hold two hands on the reins. If I want to go to the left, pull the left hand, and if I want to go to the right, pull the right hand. Good. All right, before we go, we're gonna learn how to stop. So with either way you're holding your reins, one or two hands, if you want to stop, you're gonna pull back towards your belly button. If you're already stopped and you pull back towards your belly button, your horse will back up. Good job. All right, and then when you want to get going forward, you're gonna make sure you have a little bit of slack in your reins. You're gonna make sure you're sitting settled in your saddle. You're gonna give a little click with your tongue and ask them to walk on. If they don't immediately walk on, you can give them a little squeeze with your with your legs. If that doesn't work, you might need to squeeze a little bit more. So let's see how much it takes. Walk on. Whoop, into the block. That was a terrible demonstration. I'm not saying all that again. Okay, we'll just go to the walk on. Just ready to get your horse to walk on. You're going to make sure you have a little slack in your reins. You're going to make a clicking sound with your tongue and ask them to walk on. If they don't immediately walk on, you can do a little squeeze with your legs. If you need a little more squeeze, you can keep going until they're walking on. Good boy. Well, there he goes. All right. Okay. And then remember, when you want to stop, you're just going to pull back. He's got really good brakes. Okay.
Very nice.
Good job.
That is good.
Walk. Good boy.
Good.
And drop. Good.
Very nice. Good.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's great.
There we go.
I see you listening.
Good.
And drop. Drop, drop.
Good. Very nice. That's a good. Good fix. Much better fix.
Don't put in, don't put in.
Good.
Alright, so we are working on the canter with Huckleberry. He's very, what we call energy conservation minded. So we're just barely getting to the canter. Once we finally unlocked it on the ground with lunging, he's done a lot better with it. So we're going to try to get my first time cantering on him today, just by making it as simple as possible for him. We're going to go straight down and just ask for a straight canter up the center line. Try to make it as easy as we can. He can pick whichever lead. If we get that, we're going to go ahead and go do the other direction, see if we can get that. He does best when we move through things quickly. He gets bored, so we have to switch things up and keep trying new things, keep him entertained and not tire him out too much. So hopefully we get some cantering today. All right, bud?
He got a stride. That's okay. We'll do it again. When you ask him, nice big long kiss, and you're pedaling or you're feathering those feet, And sit nice and deep. Do not lean forward. And look straight ahead. Look straight ahead. Kiss, 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 kiss. Yeah, girl! Give him a big paycheck! That was so good. Deep breath. Fun, 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 fun. That's all right. He sped up. Okay, I want you to ask him over here now.
Oh, down this side?
Yep.
Okay.
Sit back, sit back, sit back, sit back. There we go! Woo! Give him a paycheck! So what'd you do there different?
Switched it up on it.
You were also a little bit more relaxed when you were asking him that time. Yep.
Yep. Definitely gotta switch it up. I know.
There? There!